Howdy, howdy. I don't know if anybody's going to be on because it's 4 a.m., but hey, I figured I would come live for a little bit since I'm awake. And sporting the Ziggy merch. And you got the brick background. Something different. My hair's a rat's nest. So, yeah, just no different than any other day. Sorry that I wasn't on earlier than now, but I had some errands to do. Oh, according to my horoscope, today's a favorable day for me. This is really fruity tasting. Heck, how is it that low already? Hey, little Annie, you're like the very first one. That's crazy. Nobody's on. I mean, it is 4 a.m. I guess that makes sense, right? Hey, C12. A lot of people in Dolly's. What's he doing over there? Is he doing another freaking voting off the island? Let's see.
Into YouTube search or on Google, but you need to type in the number 7 space 24 space 22 space, and then it's 4 words: multiple ships crossing power up.
Okay, what is that in reference to? What is it?
This is in reference to the girl's case, that it's a possibility that this could have happened that no one's talked about.
Okay, what when we go to that, what comes up?
If you can't, it's just a 3-minute video, but if you just watch the first minute or 2 minutes of it, it will blow your mind.
What's the dude talking about? You followed me from Mermaid. When did she get off of live? Like, she kept extending her live, and I kept thinking she was going to get off there and I would leave and then she'd still be on. But it was kind of depressing in there today. So, and I have enough like depressing stuff. Hey, Justin. Aw, love you too, Hakuna. Thank you. You guys make me feel better. I appreciate you. I've been, in a weird space like forever, but it's getting better. I do know this. I will tell you this much. Like, I can almost guarantee that new guy will not be talking to me anymore. Oh, God. I made sure to try to piss him off real good so that he doesn't ever try to contact me again, because I know it's crazy to do that, but I don't want him. It's so craziness. I just can't take it. So much up and down. Lies, it seems like to me. Hey, Tiggy Bear. Hey, Rennie. Wait, oh, what do you mean way too good for him? I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I pretty much told him that I said some really crazy stuff. I know that I was trying to get him, because he keeps, like, every single time, like, that I start to think things are going back to normal, then he goes into this, like, weird spot again, and it's just like, man, I can't deal with this, like, every freaking day. So I said some things that are probably pretty irreversible. I did it on purpose. But then, of course, I had to say, okay, I lied about part of what I said, because I can't freaking lie. But I still said I still was pretty rude. Hey, Sue Marie. I was just kind of rude. But, I mean, it's not like he didn't deserve it. Actually, I was really rude. Listen. He tried to tell me he swore to me, okay? He promised me that, and he kept talking about how he wanted to go to this Chinese buffet or whatever. And he said, we can just go, like, hang out as friends or whatever. I was like, and just talk. Like, I'm like, okay. I was like, but I was so pessimistic, though, in a way. I even said to him, I go, I guarantee you will not be. He said, let's do it, or let's do it Wednesday or Thursday. I said, how much do you want to bet that you're not going to hang out those days? Well, of course, he was already, like, starting to make some type of exit strategy earlier today. So I was like, dude, never talk to me again. Like, seriously, please never talk to me again. And he deleted me on Facebook. So that's kind of like, I said, don't ever freaking talk to me again. And I said, oh yeah, like, I told him that I already slept with another guy, and that I was really pissed. I'm, like, so tired of freaking I'm a very straight shooter. I don't say things that I don't plan on doing. I don't just talk and say I'm going to do things and then not do them. I really try to, anyways, he got annoyed when I said to him that, watch, it won't, you won't be hanging out Wednesday or Thursday. I said, I bet you anything. Well, here we are days later, and of course, tell you his brother, he doesn't have one. I guess it's just like, I don't know. Where did I meet him? I went to school with him. Yeah, I tried to say something, but then of course I was like, okay, that's not true. I didn't do that. But still, I mean, everything else I said, still think like you're too selfish for any type of relationship with anybody, and you get your shit together for real. Um, Nikita, what are you guys are having your I lost you guys. I accidentally hit a I know, and it just pissed me off because I'm like, dude, you just caused. I mean, you coming into my life like seriously caused so much disruption. I just wish it could like go back to how it was. So this is just the best thing, honestly. It is, and I just had to, like, I kept trying to get him to be like, I don't know. I just Yeah, I know I've said it before, but I really don't think that we'll be hanging out again. I knew weeks ago he was not for me. No, I didn't. I never knew that. If I knew that, I wouldn't have. Just because somebody else says, I mean, if somebody or you felt like he wasn't, doesn't mean like I felt that way. I don't remember ever thinking that way. Actually, it was quite the opposite. I just saw some things that I was concerned about, but I have concerns about freaking anybody, you know? But yeah, overall, like, yeah, I totally felt the opposite of that. But I mean, now it's just so like, it got too difficult and it shouldn't be like that. And it's just disrupting my life. It does seem like games. That's what it seems like to me. And what pisses me off the most about it is that he gets mad at me. Like, hello, it was you that he turns everything. I mean, yeah, I say some like I've said some pretty harsh things, but like stop jerking me around. Oh, nothing's going on now. It's seriously, it's not really even like worth even mentioning. Seriously, I might just. I've been wanting to do that trivia. I keep wanting to do that trivia, and then I had to do some errands, and Hey, magpies. True. Yeah, I mean, in some ways, Danger Mouse, but actually, I went through it in a different way. That was completely different. Um, but yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done. Promise. You guys have my word, okay? Oh God, no, that's so definite. I don't. I mean, I'm as sure as I think I can be because this has been like this. Like it's like you guys are saying, it's too early, and there's also other things like the yeah alcohol, cigarettes, that stuff all bothers me, and I know it will bother me big time down the road. So I'm willing to like make exceptions for it now, but I know I won't always be like that, and I just feel like I know I won't because what happens is like for instance I don't even I don't know. I don't even like to smoke weed, like, usually, even. Not, I mean, I do like it, but I mean, I love it, but not every day for, like, forever. And, like, I just feel like if I'm with somebody who drinks or whatever, I think I'm going to end up, I would probably start smoking weed much more often. I'm nothing's wrong with smoking weed and stuff, but I don't want to do it every day. Dream dude is the divorced father of one of your daughter's friends. There's one. But he, I don't, I don't know. He's good looking, but no, I don't think that. Yeah, I met one of her friends. Her her best. Yeah, I know her best friend's dad and stuff. Like, he's divorced, but he's also been dating somebody long term, and I don't really know if that's like would be my dream guy. Like, I don't even know if who my dream guy is, I guess. Nikita is the queen. She'll be the Cheech to your Chong. What? Deets on the streets. The reason why I do that though, Quinny, is because it's exactly the same reason why I do think certain like things that I feel are more definite. Like if I act extra crazy, or if I just like act a little bit over the top. Okay, if I'm too afraid that I am not strong enough to like not message, yeah, I will like self-sabotage on purpose, like or I'll sabotage on purpose, like be a little bit overly aggressive or whatever, just to kind of scare him off a little bit. Oh, hey, Stephanie K. Thank you. Yeah, that was fun night. That was fun. That was a little bit of a escape from the craziness at Dolly's. I mean, I thought it was fun. That does remind me of, that does give me something to talk about. Like, who is that Nicolina girl? Like, what the hell? Like, I thought I called into Dolly's myself and voted myself off the island because I said I'm a dumbass bitch. And then I think it threw Dolly kind of off because he was like, you want to vote yourself off the island? Yeah. Then he started to make me feel bad because he's like, well, they paid to keep you to make sure you stay. I was like, now you're making me feel bad. No, or maybe Dolly, like, he was like, oh no, don't, like, I didn't care if people were taking it too seriously. It's supposed to be fun, Well, freaking Dolly rakes in freaking thousands. It's crazy. Hey, you can't blame the guy. I mean, that was pretty genius. It keeps the money coming. But see, like, I thought that there was going to be, like I said to him on the phone, I was trying to say, like, I didn't know how this whole thing works. I thought eventually that there would be one person left on the island and they could be like the queen of the island. So I thought it would be really cool if I was like the queen, if I got the queen. I thought that would be really good. Or if I get voted off, like, oh, well, I said all publicity is good publicity, right? Like, that would, people would be like, oh, who's Ziggy? Dolly has a pretty good, strong following. So it's just a game. I don't take it too personally, really. It wouldn't bother me. If I got voted off, I'm not going to react like some of these people. Some people take it really to heart. And the Nicolina person went up there, and I thought at first that she was joking because I really did. I thought she was joking. So I was just kind of like playing along, but because it felt a little bit fake because I don't know who she is. So the type of hate or rage she had towards me seemed fake because I don't know her. I think I know who she is, but like I think I've seen her for a second, but she's like, if it's who I think, I swear she's like my mom's age. And I'm like, is this chick really like being serious or is she joking? So I just kind of like went along with it. And then I kept saying over and over again, she thought I was being serious. She really thought, I guess, I thought, well, see, that's why I thought she was joking at first, because I was being so over the top that I thought it was obvious that I was kidding when I was sitting there saying, oh, I'm the best. Look how many people love me. I'm so awesome. Ziggy's the best. Ziggy for president. I'm going to be the queen of this, just a whole bunch of stupid stuff. Then, I call in, vote myself off. Like, I don't know, but I was saying that stuff, and I guess it was really upsetting Nicolina, and she decided I was being a little too cocky. Like, I'm totally joking. I hope. You'll always be queen. Yeah, I mean, she did, but I didn't know if it was like legitimate or not. I couldn't tell if she was joking, but I guess like because a lot of people kept asking, like, you know. Now I think she used to go after me back when me and Benny like were really like at each other, but I didn't. I don't. I honestly don't think I've ever seen like a whole. I honestly don't know her really, or who she aligns with, or whatever. Cunt Alina for a reason. Oh, an aggressive female. Every time she threw a punch at you, I threw a punch at her. She's evil Ziggy. Pretty sure her channel got taken down. Oh, really? She scammed her community. Really? Isn't she the one that was going really hardcore after that one lady who scammed everybody? Crafting or whatever. But then, or did people start to think that maybe she was in on it? Oh, she gave up Benny's phone number and address last night. Oh, so she thinks I'm like friends with him or something. I don't understand why people automatically. There's not just two sides when it comes to this stuff, really. It's kind of like there shouldn't be, anyways. BK called the police on her. Should watch her sometime. Well, she might think that, if she's going through this with Benny, then maybe she thinks that she's probably just like most others on here, where she kind of groups people into these like sides, and they do take it too far, but it's really been good. This has all actually been a really good. YouTube has been a really good learning experience for me, honestly. I mean, at the very least, I have learned more about psychology, way people think, just more just educated all around, I guess. Some of it's not like the best stuff, but it also helps you deal with, like, it helps me deal with any other. It's much easier to deal with hate now, for sure. Like, I don't take it seriously. I actually just try to turn it around and make fun of myself, because it's actually really fun to make fun of myself. I've always been like that. But we all got things about us that are, they're a little odd. And I don't care. Very angry and aggressive. Not very reasonable. Benny isn't the only person at his address. She could be putting other people in danger. Yeah. None of them are at war. This is their life. It might. I kind of wonder. That's why I was like, is this real? Is this real? Is she trying to make some fake drama with me or something? Like, I don't want to do all that fake stuff. And I know that, and it feels like sometimes they do this stuff, and it intentionally. When I say they, I just mean like any, it seems like I could think of a few that, I mean, Voices Behind the Wall, for one, is definite one that comes up to mind that I think absolutely just fakes drama for views and stuff, because all you have to do is look for the ones who are really, really desperate for money and views, and you'll see the ones that are making up shit just to get views. I mean, I swear to God, I swear on everything, guys. I cannot tell you how many times I have had people try to get me to kind of go along with, like I told you. Oh, I told you guys all about the prayer garden thing. She's definitely one that would do that. She was wanting me to do it. She was trying to act like she was my, like it was going to be good for marketing or something. I'm like, I don't really look at YouTube as a business. It was supposed to be for fun. You know, so many people got like all invested and thought, man, oh no, you don't get 1,000 in the chat all at once anymore. Like, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. So don't stress it. Like, I know many people would do things differently and stuff, but I'm just like chilling for now. I have other avenues I have to work on, like as far as I kind of dip my foot in all different kinds of things because I get kind of bored. She can't tell the difference between YouTube and reality. See, I can't deal with aggressive. I feel different than many of them. But I do. I'm not saying I like to be kind of shocking and stuff and say crazy things too, but not to a point like where, yeah, no. I mean, when I'm not like, when I'm like kind of amping things up just because I'm being silly or whatever. Did you guys watch Marissa early? It was on live with Molly Golightly. I don't know if it's still on there because it was pretty graphic. Oh my gosh. It was, let's see here. I think she took it down, dang it. Let me see here. Yeah, I think she took it down. Dang it. She makes them all members only. How? Yeah, I do. Sometimes that's like, unfortunately, because it's a good thing, obviously, but sometimes it's like, man, I wish I didn't, because life would be easier. What's this? Oh. I'm at a point where I would want to be friends with me. Oh, I like that. I think that's awesome. I love that. I'm able to confidently say I used to have to, it was hard for me to like compliment myself or whatever on any, or say like what I'm good at or whatever. I used to not be able to do that, but I'm I think we all have our own like gifts and stuff. So I don't think we should be afraid to say what we think those are and without feeling egotistical or whatever. But I would definitely say, gosh, in the past year, I would say that I have grown a lot in the past year. I mean, I had to because I was just like put into something that kind of just, I wasn't really expecting. But it was good, for it definitely gave me thicker skin, and I don't take some I don't think take things to heart as easily. But I would definitely say that I'm probably getting to that same place, Rennie. Like I would hang out with myself, you know what I mean? So I kind of know what I like. If myself was another person, I would want to be friends with that person. So I get what you're saying. But I've been in places before, like that I'm like, no, I wouldn't want to be friends with that person because when I'm doing, I can do like bad all on my own. And so I don't want to, if I'm doing bad myself, I don't want like more bad. that doesn't, that just brings me down. I've always noticed in my life that the little experience and wisdom I have, and stuff that I've learned is that this stuff like trust no one, fuck the fuck off. From 0 to a million a year, it was like the ones, yeah. F that, fuck the fuck off. Oh, should I add a T? Should I add a T? Oh shit. Damn it. I spelled fuck the fuck off wrong. Oh God. Let me see if it will let me change it. Okay, it should be changed. And if anybody wants to come up here, you can. Yeah, I saw it. Here, I have this clip.
And why you keep smacking your lips like that? Because I have no fucking teeth, bitch. And why you keep smacking your lips like that? Because I have no fucking teeth, bitch.
So if anybody has any cool like sound bites or whatever, then send them to me. Because I also have, let's see.
And find something you're passionate about besides Ziggy.
Oh, that one was weird. That played all the way over here on my. Okay. That's odd.
I'm willing to bet you'd probably lick it.
Fucking fuck off. I was trying to think. I was trying to do the fuck, the actual fuck, or what was the one? I don't know. We were talking about it yesterday. It was a 3-letter one. I got kind of messed up, obviously. What was? Oh, I was gonna pin that link. Is Mermaid still live? Okay. So say, what the heck? So say, pin message. Okay. She said that like licking is a bad thing. Fuck directly off. I don't know if it was FDO. Like licking is a bad thing. Well, I mean, she was just speaking truth. Tiffany Marie was just saying it how it is. And yeah. Blocked him. I haven't blocked him, but he might have me. I know he unfriended me on Facebook. I did freaking block him for like a very short time. I have these cards. Hold on. We lick it. We lick it. We lick it. I have that one so it plays like over and over and over and over. Taroting. These are my tarot cards. I'm not like really, these are ones I made myself. All it is like words. It's not really many pictures, but it's basically it was to help me learn, but I don't do it so much anymore. Hey, Down Under. And I wouldn't say I'm good at it, but it is crazy how accurate it seems to be sometimes. And I would like to know the true phenomenon, if that is really, inquiring minds. I'm a very curious person. Yeah, so I can learn, like, because, the pictures mean a lot, too. Pictures can tell you a lot what the card means, and it helps. It can, something could stand out about the picture. So the fact that there's no pictures, though, that kind of, it limits you. I mean, there is some that I drew, but then I got tired of drawing pictures, so I just wrote words. I get so tired of it. I'm not a very artistic person as far as like drawing. I'm more of a, I guess, writer. See, the babysitter to the baby sister. To the baby sister. I'm confused. I've had a few readings with Mermaid, and it's really, she says the same thing, and it does seem very accurate, but the thing is, like, the one thing that, I mean, she's really for Jason, and it kind of like, I don't know. I'm not saying, like, I do think it could have worked if we would have just got past that crazy weird stage or whatever, but I don't know if I don't want to do it anymore. Kylie have siblings? Oh, I don't know. Does she? You commented that the protection order is coming. I watched a little clip that was put on Circle Jerk. I guess she has a sister and she has a brother. The poor mom. I hope she has siblings, because oh my gosh. If I lost my only child, I mean, I can't imagine losing any child. I mean, I only have one child, so I don't know any other way, but man, I'm sure it would be devastating to lose any child. Though, seriously, I don't know if there's really a spectrum there, because I don't know, but when it would seem like it would be, you would get some comfort in the fact if you had, other children. I would think that would help a little bit, but if you lost your only child, like, oh my God, I would think, I don't know. Have you had the one since yeah, I talked to her a few days ago. She still thinks that, but it's not all destined. You know what I mean? Like, you can change that. You still have choices. She was just, I mean, that just seemed to be where things were going at that time. And I don't know. It sucks, because but I'm tired. Since she went missing the 6th, right? So 12 days. Let's see. And then there's that couple that just waiting for her to come through the door. Here, we'll play this video and see this is 7 hours ago, so it's
only at Great Resort and Casino.
It is now day 11, and the search continues. So do the prayers. The search for missing teenager Kylie Rodney. The 16-year-old was last seen at a party in the Lake Tahoe area. A couple of weekends ago. The last ping from her cell phone came in at 12:30 a.m. Saturday morning. Her silver Honda CRV, you see it there, is also missing. The Placer County Sheriff's Department now says the search will continue, but in a more limited way. Fewer people were working the case, down to about 100 today. Previously, it was about 200 to 300 law enforcement had been assigned daily. Detectives will still follow up on every lead, but the search team will be more like a task force. These past 11 days, excruciating, no doubt, so difficult for her family and friends. That includes her mother, Lindsay Rodney Neiman. Lindsay joins us tonight from Truckee. Lindsay, I think I speak for every parent out there, including myself. Our hearts go out to you. What's keeping you motivated? What's keeping you going in this difficult time?
Family support from community, knowing that even though, you guys are talking about there being a reduction in personnel, that there still is a tremendous amount of people who continue to tirelessly work on this case. And even you guys being so gracious as to continue to share our story.
What type of personality? What was Kylie like? Or excuse me, what is she like? And what could save her here if she's in any sort of distress?
Kylie is strong. She's capable. She's smart. She's tenacious. She's feisty. She has a love for life, and I know that she is never been one to give up easy, and today's no different for her.
And Lindsay, let me say that we appreciate you speaking with us. We know it's hard. There were a lot of people at this party, at this campground, more than 200 young teenagers and young adults, from what I understand. What's your gut feeling here? Did she possibly go off with someone?
She sent me a text and said that she was going to be on her way home, and we're still just waiting for her to come through the door. At this point, it's, we still don't know what happened to her. And so we're just working to piece together those last moments that she was at the party to figure out where she did go and with whom.
I presume you've talked to some of her close friends that might have been with her that night. Are they revealing any details to you? Do they know much?
Her friends who were there with her at the party have been nothing but so cooperative and so courageous in coming forward and sharing their stories. And we have such a love for all of her friends, and are really appreciative of them working so hard and not compromising, but just being so open to work with everybody and being so honest.
Oh, I was having trouble for some reason with that. Oh, no, I haven't really just started following this until very recently too, like basically like yesterday or today. So, one thing I noticed is a little bit off topic, but I do notice with her, I wonder if there's any video we could find. I'm just curious. Now, it's not really important towards the most important thing is finding Kylie and her being okay. I just noticed something about the way she talks, and I was kind of wondering if that was possibly a symptom, or I guess a consequence of depression. Because I remember, and even still, like sometimes, like when I'm really depressed, the way I speak, I sometimes have to, I don't know. I feel like I start talking weird. And so I noticed to her, it sounded like she was like, she would be like, let's see, for example, she would be like, okay, yes, truck, You know what I mean? I wonder if she usually talks like that, or if it has something to do with depression, because my speech gets weird when I'm depressed. Somewhere in the past tense, mom is still talking about her in present. This says a lot. Yeah, I wonder how. I don't know. I don't know how she could do it. It did help when I was on the. I mean, I still am on the Prozac, but it doesn't help like as that it did. Like it did. Sorry. Shock and exhaustion. Yeah, I think that you didn't notice her speech. You guys haven't. What was it that didn't? Yeah, blended emotions from depression and worry. Yes. I don't know. I saw somebody say that they didn't notice it, but yeah, it's like your words are heavy on the tongue. It's hard to come up. You have brain fog, and you can't think clearly, and so sometimes like it takes you say the wrong words, and or you'll sound like, listen to her, she's talking. I don't know. I would like to see if she usually talks like that, but that's just a, a, um, that's like what you would expect happening in somebody who is dealing with this type of trauma. Not making jokes about, you know, the mafia and baby dolls and just crazy stuff. That's usually abnormal. She was adding an A at the end of some words. Yes. Yes, that is. Yes, Remy, I've had that happen. It's like derealization sometimes too. Like you hear yourself talking, but you weren't there. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm wondering if that's what's going on, because I noticed how she's, and it's totally expected. Like, I'm not like speaking down on her at all. That's it happens to me. And I mean, in her situation, and that I haven't been in that kind of, I can just imagine I would totally disassociate. I probably wouldn't remember. Um, I would be going through the motions, but not really there. It would be, I was on the outside looking in type thing. It's weird. I would probably not. If something happened to my daughter and I found out for sure, like, yeah, I probably wouldn't live through that. I mean, that's just the truth, because I'm too I just don't know. I would probably just lay down and never get up, and would just kind of like, that would be my, I'd be there for until I just was gone, probably. Stutter that can manifest when I'm stressed. Yes, I hate that. Like, I have stuff like that happen, especially when I'm depressed, and I hate it, and it's embarrassing. Freaking it's so embarrassing. I'll be because I can tell when it's happening. And so it's like I have to speak in with kindergarten words, I can't. But that's usually, I didn't realize that was a symptom of depression until I had depression. I was like, oh my God, that's what it is. I thought I was just like seriously turning into an idiot. Like, I seriously, I thought, I didn't know that depression can actually manifest in physical freaking symptoms, and you can make you physically in pain. It can make you just completely debilitating. You want a Mercedes? You know what my favorite name was growing when I was young? There's this movie called License to Drive, and it had a girl in it. The actress, I thought she was just like so pretty, and her name was Mercedes. And like, I just knew, I was like, I'm gonna have a daughter someday named Mercedes. I wanted a daughter named Mercedes. That's what I wanted to name Caitlin. That's what I was going to name her, as Mercedes. But my mom was like, "Oh, don't do that to her. She'll get made fun of. Like, they're going to make all kinds of jokes about." But I thought about doing like Mercedes, and then a middle name that's like more common that she could go by if she didn't like Mercedes, or she could go by Sadie's. I don't know. I just loved it. Hey, cracking asses. Wow. Can't imagine if one went missing. You've been forgetting names of things for a lot lately. Is it depression? Just woke up and can't go back to sleep. I'm extremely worried about my son. He is taking my nephew's death extremely hard. I'm so broken because I can't do anything to make. That's the most. I hate that for you, because that is the most difficult position to be in. I know. When you just are in those positions, especially with your kids, that you would do anything to try to take the pain away from them or to make it okay. But in times when you feel helpless, that can be really difficult. Hey, XX. There's Lexus. Her sisters are Porsche, Mercedes, and a brother is Dakota. That's cute. I love that. So her name's Lexus. Like, it's not Alexis. So Lexus, Porsche, Mercedes. I think those are cool. I like different names. Disassociate like a mofo. Have you guys ever had that where you what's it called? Oh, sleep paralysis. Have you guys ever had that happen? It's that the first time that happens, that's freaking scary as can be. Wait, what did that say? After 45 minutes found sitting with a family. Oh my God, that would be scary. Her name is Lexus. My boys lost their close cousin at 15. My boys can't even talk about him 10 years later. I took my boys to grief counseling. It did help. Yeah. Life can definitely be challenging, but it could be really rewarding too. And there's got to be some type of purpose. So, her last name was Rhodes. Kid's name. Sue, are you in Indiana? Are you in Indiana? Or you don't have to say, but I wakes up before my body. I can't move. I can't think. I can't talk, etc. It is terrifying, and it feels like somebody's laying on top of you, and it will make you start seeing. You feel like you can hear your heart beating, and you can see around the room, and but you can't move. But like I've learned to control it. Now I can kind of stay calm and breathe and stuff. But the first couple times it happened, I about freaking thought I thought I was gonna die. Like I had no idea what was going on. You're in Pennsylvania? Oh, because I went to school with a guy or with a kid that his name was Dusty Rhodes. I was actually looking on his Facebook the other day because I just happened to see him, like a comment of his or something. And I just clicked on it. I was like, oh my God, dude. He's changed. Everybody's just so different. Will yourself to move. Yes, if you pray. That's what I do now is pray every single time that's the best thing to do is pray. Seriously. It helps it's crazy because I mean you really feel like I feel like I can see around me and stuff, but I think it's just really kind of lucid dreaming. I don't think it's actually me seeing around the room because a lot of times I'm like I see things not exactly correct. Like I'll see if you can scare yourself, you can freak yourself out and during sleep paralysis and you can see anything you want to see. And that's the scary thing about it. But once you start noticing what's going on and recognizing okay, like what you need to do after you research and stuff, you don't freak out as bad. But sometimes you'll freak out for a little bit until you realize what's going on because I don't think I've ever sleepwalked. I've never sleepwalked, but yeah, that's what it feels like, Remy. It's like one part of your it's like a part of you is awake and another part that isn't. Your mind is awake, but your body's not. That's what it feels like. So I will try to, think, move my pinky, move my ring finger, just think of but see, that can give you anxiety because when you're not being able to move and being felt like you're getting held down, and it kind of seems hard to breathe too. You feel like you hear your heartbeat. You feel like you can't breathe. You'll seriously think you can't breathe if you don't keep yourself in the right mindset. Like, I wonder how many people have freaking died from sleep paralysis, like a heart attack from sleep paralysis. That would be freaking scary. It feels like you're being held down by a demon or something. Sorry, it's true. Wake up surrounded by empty peanut butter jars and crackers and food all Were you on sleep medicine? What's that one called? That one will make you do shit like that. The one that has the benzo in it. It's the only sleep medicine that works, so but it's super addicting. And it'll make you trip like you're on acid. And the thing is, like, it's kind of fun. So, you once you realize it, then you're like, you try to stay awake and, hear all these little voices and stuff. For me, I knew it wasn't real. It's like, what's that? What is it called? Oh, Ambien. So Ambien, if you, it's really a horrible drug. Like, seriously, I think it's super dangerous. It really is. It has a benzodiazepine in it that's like kind of a Xanax, and which makes sense because think about it. The main thing that keeps people from sleeping is usually anxiety. That's usually what causes insomnia, is something to do with anxiety of some kind. I didn't realize that until very recently, but it makes sense because benzos are a medicine that help with anxiety, and that's in this sleep medicine. But anyways, whatever else, it's not the Xanax part that makes you trip. It's like, I don't know, whatever it is in it, but it will make you kind of disassociate. We've used that word a lot, but it makes you disassociate. Kind of, it makes you like you can talk to you talk to voices that aren't there. I mean, they're not there. At least I did. I knew they weren't there. It's just like feels like you're kind of tripping. But it's really, I mean, the withdrawal of it on it is horrible. You'll do, oh my God, it's really, I will never, ever, Benadryl is my favorite over-the-counter, like. Hard pass. Hey, light letters. Asleep walked right off the balcony. Oopsie daisy. Dang, is he okay? Astral traveling. I'm probably somebody that would. Oh, Zero took a sleeping pill. Did you take an Ambien? Are you tripping now too? I think I've done that before. I mean, I don't know if it was just a very vivid dream, but I think like if I'm probably the type of person that would be able to, if I don't know. I think you can learn how to do it and stuff, but if it's possible, just because my Pisces are so dreamy, so we're always like, we're really easily hypnotized and really easily just kind of airheadish. Yes, sleeping pills would make you prone to sleep paralysis and pain medications. So you'll notice it. The first time I had sleep paralysis, I was 19 years old, living in Panama City Beach with my ex-boyfriend. His name was Mike. We were together for 7 years, and we decided to go to Panama City and just move down there for 6 months. Okay. Well, we didn't know how long. We just decided to go. That was what was cool about him. He would just be like, we just went. And yeah, I remember laying in our hotel room, whatever. And I remember it the very first time it happened. It was another moment in history in my life that was seared into my brain. The first time I ever had sleep paralysis. That was scary. And Mike was next to me, and I felt like I was screaming his name, and I was trying to like move my hand to like try to wake him up. I was trying to scream help. It was horrible. It was horrible. He was so sweet, and he was all worried. But over time, I started to realize that, that would have been about the time that I started using pills and stuff. And over time, I realized that it seems to happen more often if like I was messed up. Hid pieces of gum everywhere, and then she left her dentures out. Her dog got them and had them in the mouth. Looked like he was smiling.
And why do you keep smacking your lips like that? Because I have no fucking teeth, bitch.
Had to. Brief loss of muscle control known as atonia that happens just after falling asleep or waking, usually REM sleep. Your brain keeps muscles from moving. Oh, so it is basically like your deepest part of sleep, right? It's like your look like you smile. That's so funny. Did you take a picture? Don't you hate like all the best moments they never get caught on camera. But hey, it's better to live in the moment though, right? I'm not one of those that takes a lot of pictures at all. First of all, my daughter is not, she doesn't, she has to be like, she doesn't like me just taking pictures of her. She's not affectionate, so I can't do like, oh, let's do a selfie. I don't know. I've just never been really a pictures type person. I've never had family pictures done or anything like that. I mean, I did when I was a kid and I was forced to by my parents. But I haven't had professional pictures done. Like now, I've had them done, but not from that was something my mom arranged. She's arranged stuff like that a few times, but that was none of my like doings. Now for your kid, like it's different. I do have professional pictures of Caitlin when she was a baby and stuff. When I enlist and eat her head off of her. She was mad because you laughed her ass off. Member link for iPhone. Hold on. You go exclamation join and Nightbot should put the link real quick here in a second. I think Sue Marie, it should. I think. I thought it should. Isn't it? I thought it was S. The heck? Where are you guys? Say something. We call that evidence, and you would have got your ass kicked if you whipped out a camera. Yes. Prayers for the 4 precious Wells children. Yes. That is a... I don't know why Nightbot is not putting the freaking join link. It looks like it's not working or something. Sometimes this link is here and sometimes it's not. So let me see. It's weird. Like when I go and look at my YouTube studio. I just look there. Oh, I think I found it. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know why Nightbot isn't posting it. Okay, well, I'll look on Nightbot. Something must be like screwy with it under, but okay. Oh wait, is it? Okay, if we have it on. I think I found it, but I don't know why. Yeah, it looks like I did. Somehow it got deleted. Okay, I'll redo it then. So you should be able to do the command join, and it should come up now. I think I fixed it. Yeah, there it is. Nightbot just posted it. Become a member of Ziggy's channel. Okay, so I don't know what was going on with this video, but there was something here I wanted to. Oh, did you guys hear what Donna Serafina? Have you guys been watching anything? I don't know how people feel about her anymore or whatever. I used to be a very big follower of her, I guess. But I guess not so much anymore. But basically she yay! Thank you, Sue-Marie. Yay. Yeah, you had one job, Nightbot. Hey, Stormy, I've been wondering about you. Okay, so Donna Serafina mentioned something about she claims she sees Kylie talking to some, did she say older boy? Or a boy that is really well known for doing ski, like he's good at slalom water skiing. She didn't know the name of it. It's called slalom. It's when you do a one ski instead of the two. I only know this because I grew up on a lake, pretty much, on like Tippecanoe, but I could never slalom. I was lucky to even freaking get up on regular skis. Okay, oh my gosh, I am so not. I am so freaking clumsy. Anyways, my cousin though, he slalomed, and Donna Serafina says she sees Kylie talking to a guy. She keeps seeing her talking to a kid or a young man who is really known in that area for slalom water skiing and can do all kinds of cool tricks and everything. And Donna said she seems like she's really enjoying talking to this guy. So I wonder, do you think it's any possibility? I kind of wonder when she said that the best case scenario, I guess, could be like, maybe she ran off with a boy. That would be the best case scenario. Really? Steven? Aw. She says, Zigster always. Well, I just started watching this Kylie case. Like, just started getting into it. So, I mean, I don't know. Hey, Margie. Doing water searches. Oh, is that? Okay. That's who, what's his face was talking about? Duty Ron? Well, I guess most people are thinking like she's not alive. I don't know. I guess I also need to look into what I was told I need to watch. Here, maybe I can find it real quick. Mystical Mermaid today. I guess she did something on Kylie, or a little part. I missed it because I thought she was ending her stream, so I left. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I guess it was towards the.
He's going to be reaching out to me soon. I feel it.
You thought it was an accident? It's on panel 2. Yeah. Well, they were telling me I need to hear. I don't know if I'm going to.
Whoever that was, yeah, definitely. Like, I do feel addiction, but also I feel that whoever it was cheated on. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. But anyways, I hope that resonates. This is y'all got a good connection. I'm telling you, because like I feel like you have a spiritual connection. The Pentacles, look at this. Five of Wands. Oh, okay. It's fine. We'll get it, honey. We'll get it.
Well, I don't know, but yeah, I know Ryan up. We can look at Ryan Upchurch real quick, but he's like really following. He's really been talking about Kylie. Oh God, what's the glare like? Read cards for you. What if it's something bad, Stormy? What do you want it to? Here, okay, I'll draw some cards for you while we watch this video, but tell me what you want. What do you want? Like a general love, whatever. I don't know. What if it's bad? I hate telling people bad things, though. Oh yeah, he's gonna get. I saw the Hellcat post. He said he's gonna give the Hellcat to whoever gives a tip that leads to Kylie's discovery. Okay, so I'll ask what kind of help do you or what advice can I get you for your decision today? Okay, I'll draw some cards for that. What advice can I give you for your decision? Is that okay? Am I saying that right? I'll start playing this.
Like the thing is, you got to realize I'm from the county, so we hear a lot of rumors. Like every day, we hear something new. Yeah. Like one day we'll hear. So the longest time, everybody was blaming the parents. Like not that the fact that they let them go, but they're like, oh, the parents have a cover up. They're not telling the full story. And then what's her name? Samantha, I guess, or Sammy, whatever. Yeah. That she's also the main investigator or whatever. Yeah, that's fucking weird. Trying to help this case. And then this happened a week ago, middle of the week now, last week, everybody switched over to the friend Maggie or whatever. And then, who's that guy? What's the ex-boyfriend's name? Oh, Jagger. Yeah. And then everybody was blaming them. And now everybody's blaming this Ronnie dude, bro. Well, okay. I still follow him on Instagram. Oh, he has an Instagram. He has another Instagram? Yeah, he has one that has 670 followers. Oh, that ain't the one I followed. He had 30. Mm-hmm. No, I think you were following the fake one, bro. Oh, there was a fake one. I'll send you the real one. I just sent you the real one. He's private, but I can screen record everything for you. I seen it is because I found one where he's holding a cane or something. No, the real Ronnie is the one that's by the Dodge. What kind of Dodge Charger? Yeah, I'm not good with cars. Yeah, remember the car you're saying that has fake plates and everything?
Yeah.
Or the one that's been sold multiple times? Yeah. He even has that on his real profile. I sent it to you on Instagram.
Oh, the Ronnie guy that I found on Instagram, he had like a cane. Like he was walking with a cane.
No, this guy he's an African American. The same guy that live that you pulled up. Remember when you were saying that it didn't add up on the Instagram? He went to go search for her.
Oh.
That was actually streamed from his real Instagram account.
Oh, well, hell, what's his Instagram?
I just sent it to you on the private DMs, or the ones that me and you were just chatting it up.
What'd you say?
Your DMs. I said I sent it to you on your DMs on Instagram.
Oh, okay. Let me look real quick. Hold on. Grab my phone. Sorry, I'm smoking, bro.
No, bro, you do what you gotta do. So look. I've been with you for a while. That's the point. But I like how you were like onto this Ronnie guy. You know, like you were like word to word catching his words. The thing is, I still don't believe him, even though he has a real Instagram.
Oh, you still don't believe him? What do you mean?
I still don't believe him. He's super sus. Like the whole story, how his cousin showed up, but then he said, "Oh yeah, my cousin showed up during the day." And then he's like, "Oh no." And then the guy asked on YouTube, you know, that one live streamer.
Oh yeah. Mel?
He asked him. Yeah, he asked him. He's like, "What time?" And he's like, "Well, at night." Wait, that doesn't make sense. What, you said they showed up during the daytime? Like what?
Oh yeah. I did see. Yeah, I remember that.
So I just sent you his real Instagram.
Let me see.
You were just
all right.
something ain't adding up.
I'm about
this
to
Ronnie guy.
Myro.
It's Myro Petrushin _Petrushin.
What the fuck?
You were just talking right now in the DMs.
Oh god damn it! Hang on a second. My fucking YouTube phone just died.
Yeah, I don't know that life, bro. I'm just a normal 21-year-old. I don't got 2 phones.
Shit, I wish I had 2. I got fucking 8. I don't even know the passwords, half of them.
Yeah.
Bro, your number gets leaked, you just throw it in the fucking trash and keep going.
So yeah, what I was saying is that's why I was trying to get you in the private message. This Ronnie guy, even though I did send you his real Instagram, I think he's private because everybody said in your YouTube live stream that he went private because everybody started hating on him. I just sent it to you.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know much about this Ronnie guy situation, but I know that Ryan Upchurch is like suspicious of him and thinks that he has firsthand knowledge, I guess, because the way he was talking. But I don't know. Thanks for coming up, Stormy. I didn't know you wanted to come up. I'm glad you came up because I was about to get off here. So I was like, yeah, I guess if you're gonna,
yeah, I need help. So thank you because.
But I'm not like. I don't know. I'm not a professional, though. But I will.
Know, but I just want to see what you say because, so, my job I've been with for 25 years, but I applied to leave my current, I will say, team to go to another team, and then another team wanted me, and I have to make a decision today if I'm leaving my current team and which team out of the 2 that want me I'm going to go to. And this has been like for 2 weeks and I'm having anxiety and I don't know what to do.
These are these like 2 different states?
No, I would still be where I'm at. It's just switching internally in my company to
new, like, okay.
Yeah.
People
department.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So basically new teams, like new coworkers, basically, and people that in your new department and stuff. Okay, well, we can cross some cars. I don't know. We'll see.
Or do I stay where I'm at, but that's where I'm comfortable, but you know, because I've been there on that department for like 12 years. And so now, yeah, but there's a potential to make a lot more money if I switch.
Yeah. Is money like, I mean, I guess for that, the money thing, I don't know. It depends on how I'm going to do the cards, but discomfort makes you grow. Is money really super important, or is it more important to be like comfortable where, you know what I mean?
So that's the issue is I'm a Taurus and I am like earth, and I will sit in one place because I don't love change. But it can also be an issue because I'm not growing. And so I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone, but it's really hard for me because of course I'm having a hard time with change, and that's why it's took me so long to make this decision. But now I have to make a decision.
Yeah, that is a tough one.
Right.
Sarah Taurus. Okay, well, we'll draw some cards and we'll see. Like, I don't know, we'll see.
Okay.
What it says, but like I said, this is just for entertainment purposes only.
Yes.
Don't make any like life altering decisions really from
what you draw.
my tarot skills, because I'm not.
Well, I think I know what I'm going to do, but I want to see what the cards say. So I think I'm like 99. Well,
you're
say 90%. What? Sorry.
Yeah, you definitely. It does mention, like choices. Like you have, you can pretty much have your choice, right? It has like, that's what the Magician comes up. So that's like one that's like you have a lot of.
I can make it happen.
Yeah, you can make happen, and pretty much any of them are gonna be, you can pretty much make successful. It mentions like, because it says mentions resourcefulness. Now it mentions something about the Two of Pentacles upside down came up. So, I wonder what that something to do. Okay, there's one. That's okay. Two Pentacles cards like right by each other, which is about like money.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of wondering, okay, are you in financial disarray?
Am I? No.
Okay.
But I would love,
or is it the company? I don't know. Mention something to do with this organization or something to do with finances. And I don't know. And then, but after that, there's the Four of Pentacles upright, though. It's mentions, which I don't know. This is confusing. It mentions saving money, security.
Yeah, that's what it is. Exactly. That's why I would consider is I want to pay off my house. I want to get a bigger 401k, for the future. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the next, okay. So lack of completion, lack of closure. The World card came upside down, which means like lack of closure. Let's see. But there is Three of Cups comes up, which is really good. It shows collaborations, and it's basically a really good card for celebrations and creative ventures. Okay, so whatever it's gonna, I don't know what type of work. It says something about a creative block, and you'll have to depend on a lot of on others. I don't know what that means either. I don't know how this helps with your decision, but
it does actually help because
because it made like sense for you in some way, and
yeah.
I'm just like, I'm just telling you what it mentions, and it's like, okay, how is this supposed to help? But it does look like something, like there is some type of, you'll have to work team. You're going to rely a lot on others. It looks like whatever. I don't know if that means to, like basically what you're doing, you're asking for advice. I don't know if that's what that means. Like you need to, or if this has to do with, I would think it would have to do with like whichever place that you're going to go, what would be the best for you.
Currently, like I'm very knowledgeable in, I'm going to just say it this way, in the government sector, but I would be switching over to the private sector. And so I would have to rely on a lot of help in that because I'm so used to working very closely with the government, who has a lot of like initiatives and all of this, where I'd be moving to the private sector, which opens up a whole new area of what I could do. Does that help?
Yeah.
You kind of know what I do a little bit. So
I think that, you probably told me. I'm sure if I'm wondering whichever, I think that you're going to try to do something new. I think that's what, I think whatever it's going to be, I don't think it's going to be the same one that you're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel like, because the way it's saying, like how it mentions dependence on others, and basically like collaborations, and a lot of creativity, and whichever, the one it's, I don't know if they all take I have no idea what type of
both positions. Like my current position requires it, but the newer position will be very much where I have to be creative.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's that one. Something about creativity, it keeps coming up, that you might have at first, like like a creative block. It's gonna, because it's new, like, I mean, so it's gonna take there. I'm sure there's like a learning curve or whatever if you go into a new department or new area, and you'll have to have a lot of dependence on others and kind of to get the routine down. But and it looks like, the one for me, I think it looks like that you should go with the one that makes more money and to save more. It's mentioning something about saving and setting up for your future, like, so
because where I'm currently
when you're older.
That's exactly like where I'm comfortable now where I'm currently at, but there's not an opportunity to make more money, whereas in this other department there's a huge opportunity to make a lot more money.
Yeah,
but I'm kind of like you, like I'm like, well, I'm comfortable where I'm at. It's not like I have to, but if I'm looking towards the future, like what you just said, it's the move that I need to do.
Yeah. Is there a okay, he would probably be and I am shuffling cards, cracking S's. I'm doing her tarot. I'm using my I guess I could turn on the camera just for a second and show like what I'm. Oh, whoa. Okay, you might not be able to see because, I
That's
made.
awesome. Yeah.
I just have. It's just got words. A lot of it's just words, but like I started to draw. Hold on, I started to draw some, but then I got. Hold on.
I love that.
So I made this like I don't know a couple years ago. But what did you mean, Sue Marie? I don't know. Did I say something like crazy? And benzo is like Xanax, Valium, Klonopin, and so it's just when I say there's benzo and Ambien, it's just it has some of that. It has like Xanax or something in it. There a guy okay, so this would be a King of Wands. It'd probably be a guy I would think that would be in his probably older than you. Probably like high up in the company. And I'm wondering if there's I don't know I'm wondering why this came up. I don't know what it means, but it has to do with like it says the King of Wands come up. And I don't know if it's meaning you or if it's I would think a King of Wands that would have to be a man who is a natural born leader, an entrepreneur, usually would be somebody who's like probably at least 40s, I would think 35 at the very it just depends, a mature person. So I don't know what this is pointing to, but it mentions something about some type of conflict or disagreement. Do you have any like work issues with any like kind of authority figure men? I don't know why what this could be, but something.
I don't know if it's
Are you
issues. I'm
somebody?
just. No.
I don't know what this is, but because there's something about escapism, like because the Eight of Cups come up, there's like some disappointment with something to do. I wonder. I would think it would be somebody at work, some kind of disappointment. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe.
and I think that's what's made my decision is because the leadership over where I'm currently at, I disagree with. Or I don't feel supported by.
Yeah, there's disagreements. That there's disagreements and conflicts. I don't know if there's competition. Like I don't know if it's jealousy. I have no idea, but what's going on? But it does mention something like that with leaders, so that makes sense, I guess. Do you feel abandoned or something? It says something.
Yes, because so the running joke is because we're part like what we work with the government, my team, which is just 2 people, by the way, and we're like the stepchildren of the company, or like out on our own island because nobody knows how the government runs except myself and pretty much she's like the other person on the team, like our partner, like we're partner and colleagues, And so when you go to leadership and you talk to them about issues that are coming up, they look like they have no idea what is going on. And you just like, I don't even know why I have a leader because you don't even understand what I do and how the job works.
Kraken Acid says, I'm worried about the card thing. Why do they scare you? Sometimes like sometimes I do get like, I don't know. That's why I don't have like most of my cards I did have and all that. And I got rid of everything. So I'm like, kind of freaks me out a little bit sometimes. So, I mean, as far as I'm like, could it be something not good? I don't know. But it's just weird because it does seem to always. Sometimes it seems like though that it doesn't answer what you're wanting to be answered. It's like I guess it's supposed to answer what you need answered, even though sometimes it's like okay, that's not what I, really wanted to, needed, but
everything you've said though is true, and it sounds like I feel like you're saying that the cards are saying there's more opportunity on this other team, though you're going to have to, of course, collaborate with others and learn this new way of thinking.
Yeah, it just definitely looks like it's not going to be like a solo adventure. It looks like you're going to be around others and team. Like that's great for most people. For me, it's not. Like, I can't stand that. I'm giving you nervous gas feelings.
Yeah, I usually love to work alone, but I think I'm just super frustrated because when you don't have support or others that know the challenges that you're facing, and when you go to them and they don't have any suggestions or don't take your suggestions, I think that's super hard.
Is there one that's like, is there a leader or somebody you work with who is like, would probably be a male, but he would be like kind of it describes like what you were just saying with like lack of control, like they don't really know what's going on, kind of aggressive. This mentions aggressive, and obsessed with wealth and status.
Yep.
And stubborn.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, it's kind of weighed you down, and it also has caused delays. Like it looks like, with whatever is going on. And when the magician comes up again, so that's really important. It looks like, which means skill, concentration, resourcefulness. So you'll be, using a lot of what you've learned to move forward. I guess it would probably be like the best thing I would think, to take, kind of advance yourself and push yourself. I mean, I know you're comfortable. I know though. I know what you mean, because sometimes it's just best to be comfortable.
Yeah.
I get it.
But it's also nice to have, your leaders know your worth. And when I started to look outside of my current team, like I had, like, it was very secretive, but 2 teams that I reached out to are like, yeah, we want you. So now they're both fighting, and I'm not trying to say I'm great or anything, but they're both fighting over who will get me. Because I have been there for 25 years. I started when I was 18. And so pretty much it's been my life, and I know a lot. I mean, I know my job and I know how to do it well. And so, but I don't feel like my current leaders know my worth. And I think that's where, so it's really, the money is great, but it's more about, like, to me, why I'm doing this is because and this is going to be hard, but like, if my current leaders don't appreciate me, then I'm going to find another team that will. I know there's multiple out there within the company.
Yeah. And yeah, there's definite conflict keeps coming up, and delays, unexpected delays. All talk, no action.
Yep.
Haphazard action. There being an imbalance, which, there needs some, you need some realignment. Yeah, I think you're going to transition onto something else, because transition comes up.
Awesome.
But change is scary, but it also could be like really, really great. Like, it's just, you have to take chances in life, and I mean, I guess that's what life's all about, is like learning as much as you can while you're here and, you know, trying to make a change. So it's not about the money, I don't think, but
No.
unless you want, you know, unless that's important for whatever.
It's a bonus. Let's just say that if the money comes along with it, right? But it's not all about the money, no.
Yeah.
So
I hate that. See, like, I hate that conflict and stuff. Like, I definitely do not miss that. Now, I guess I deal with that, if you would even call. I mean, this YouTube's not like a job. I mean, you know, really. I mean, yeah, you can make money to pay the bills and stuff, but I mean, it's not something you can depend on every month to do.
right.
So it's different, but I definitely don't miss that whole like conflict
The
with, like,
corporates.
yeah, with people you work with and stuff. Like, there's certain ones I would like dread to just be around because they're always negative, and it would just, you know, kind of put me in a bad space. So I don't know. And plus, I'm not a good like leader either, really, because I don't like to tell people what to do. So I just do it myself.
Right. Well, and that's the thing, is I hate like being micromanaged. So I hope that I'm not making the wrong move, because that is one thing. Like if I move over there and I'm micromanaged, that's going to be horrible because it's a big corporation.
Oh, I can't stand that. I can't stand micromanaging. Rhonda, she said it's about the money. Well, for some people it is, but to me, I don't feel like life's about the money. But like, that's just I find value in other things, really. Money is important just in my. I want to be financially secure, or just I'm okay with just like, getting by, really.
Yeah.
You know, just being able to pay my bills. I would love like money to be able to help others, but I don't really need it for like, to be able to go on vacations every month or something. See, the thing is, with the lifestyle that I have to like, really, I like to kind of have my freedom and not to have to work under somebody else's like thumb, but with that, like, it can limit you sometimes.
Yeah. And I
If
mean,
I'm not,
I always feel like money is something we all have to be able to live and to have like a house, like roof over our heads and food and all that. But if it really comes down to it, it's not about money with this change, even though it's great and it's going to be a bonus and help me in the future. It's more about knowing what I'm worth at this point and feeling appreciated for the work I do.
yeah, there's definitely an imbalance. It mentions some and a need for a realignment and self-healing, and self-love, and there's some emotions that's being repressed, just because, well, see, like, I guess you're probably a better woman than I am. Well, it sounds like you have repressed emotions, so I don't know if you keep a lot of your frustrations to yourself and you're just like, over it.
Yeah, I do.
See, like, I wish I was more like that a little bit, but because I'm too mouthy. I can't when I'm too like I always got myself in trouble when I worked for other people. Wow, dude, you're gonna have some major freaking money coming in. That's crazy. 3 Pentacles cards just came up, like, back to back to back. And the very first one is like a focus on basically it looks like a main drive to just setting, like you're working to like basically just make it so you can live comfortably, like so that when you're older, like you're really preparing for retirement, and just also I don't know if you have kids, but it looks, if you do, you're probably trying to make sure they're left with a little something. Sounds like you're really grounded, and money I think is gonna not be a problem. And also it mentioned something about charity. I don't know. I wonder if does that mean, I wonder if that has, I wonder, what would that have to do with the work thing though? Or I wonder if this is something else, but it does mention a lot of, 3 Pentacles cards come up.
Oh, wow.
But it does look like too, like there's also going to be like a little bit of financial loss too, but you're going to have, I don't know if has to do with.
Probably for the next 6 months, once I transition over to this other place, it will be that I, of course, make the same. So, like there's not a lot of money to be made in the first 6 months, but after that,
yeah,
the sky's the limit. Let's just say it that way.
Are you like a really, I don't know if this is talking about you being a generous person or, like very charitable, or if this is maybe you working for a charity or you working for a nonprofit. I don't know what this means, but mentioned something about, I don't know if this is saying that, keep being charitable and stuff, and it, everything's going to work out as far as with worrying about financial issues. I don't know if you have those worries, but that card came up, the card for worrying about financial issues. But 10 of Pentacles came up, and that's like really, that's good. That's like being set in life, like financially. That's, it being a 10, it means it's further down, like, it's not, it's basically you're there, like you've arrived. I went to a restaurant one time, and that was their saying, you arrived.
I like that.
What was that? What's that freaking restaurant? I don't know, but basically they were trying to say, it was in Miami Beach, South Beach. So basically, if you're eating there, you've made it in life. That's basically how they look at it, because it's extremely expensive.
Well, let's just say in 2 years, if I get to South Beach because of this, I will let you know. I'll say I've arrived.
You have to eat there. It's really good, but gosh, it is expensive. It will be $100 a person, like for sure. But it's so like, oh my gosh, it's right on the where the ships leave and out of the port and stuff, and they have the best sunsets. I can't freaking remember the name of the place, but it's like a one word name, it's like.
Is the food awesome?
Huh?
Oh
yeah,
awesome?
They have it, and they just have it in South Beach and New York, I think. Possibly possibly LA. But I do know it's in New York.
That's awesome.
But they're saying is, their little like whatever it's called, motto is you've arrived. And it's everything, like their bathrooms are so, first of all, they have all the restaurants down in South Beach have, especially the nice ones like that one, have back, like they have areas where the famous people that come in, and they let them in through these different doors, and they have private sitting areas and stuff. That place had an area like that. The freaking Kardashians and presidents have ate there, and
wow, this sounds gorgeous.
South Beach, it's the norm to be around people that I mean, you always are seeing famous people everywhere. It's like normal, you know. It's
Yeah.
don't read any cards for. I wouldn't just do that cracking asses. I wouldn't just like draw cards for some. I was about to the other day. I was like, oh wait, I can't do that. That's kind of like to some that's kind of intruding kind of. I was gonna draw some about Benny, and I was like, oh shit, wait, I can't do that. He was kind of mad when Mystical Mermaid did that without asking. So I was like, oh shit, I can't do that.
Well, I think you've helped me a lot, so thank you.
Oh wow. Yay. Well,
I really do. So I think I know for sure now. Like I was like 90%. Now I'm 100% where I'm going.
So you think you're gonna make the jump?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're not moving forward, then you're pretty much going backwards, I suppose.
Right.
You don't want to be complacent, but if there's in the current position, like too, though, I mean, there's also benefits there. Like, you know, there's, you know what to expect.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely something, but
I'm very passionate about, let's just say clients that I work with, there. And so I'm going to have to be building a new clientele over on this other team or department. So it's really hard to leave who I work with outside of the company. I mean, inside too as well. But
do you work in marketing?
I actually work in sales, but it's also it's kind of marketing as well.
Okay, I know. I'm sure you told me, and I'll probably remember here in a. But
I'm gonna just say one thing, and then you'll be like, "Oh, your uncle." That's all I'm gonna say. Do you remember that?
The what? What'd you say?
Your
Sorry?
uncle. Your uncle.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Now you know, right?
Yes, now I remember.
Yeah.
Wait. Wow. Okay.
So I just said it in private chat.
You don't live near me now. Hold on.
No.
Oh, okay. But you knew my uncle, right?
Well, we talked about it, so that's all.
Yeah. Okay.
And I just said it in private chat
I was
too.
gonna say I thought you knew him, but
no.
There was some people who have that. There has been a couple people that have known him, but yeah, okay. For some reason, I was thinking you worked for him one time. Somebody, I don't know. I'm confused. But I do remember talking to you about that.
Yeah.
Did he move into his own house? What? Did who move into his own house? Stormy has arrived with her new BFF cracking asses. Wait, what?
What? I can't see the chat, sorry. Or the regular chat.
You can pull it up. I guess I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna start maybe.
I do want to. I don't know if you want to do your astrology. By the way, I have it done. Maybe another day when you're on, but most of the time I'm asleep when you're. So.
Oh, are you you do astrology? Was
Yeah.
it you that was mentioning that you're gonna do it? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Did he move into his? Oh, was Benny going into his own house? I don't know. I saw a little bit. I haven't been really up to par on anything lately, but I am gonna try to look into this Kylie case. I think a little bit, and maybe start going out over that a little bit. Possibly. It takes so much time to really, get to a point where I am with Summer's case, like where I know you know everything about it. You've seen everything. There just hasn't been anything more. And that was a question actually that came up over at Mystical Mermaids is where was Candace, or has she been around at all? I can't remember the last time that she's been around.
Yeah, I don't know either.
It's got me thinking. But what I am going to do is I'm going to list all these shoes on freaking Mercari, because Whatnot's definitely not good for shoes. Maybe I might do a live on Whatnot for like the dresses I have. We'll try that out, but shoes definitely do not sell well on there. So I'm going to list all these on Mercari. I have like seriously thousands of dollars worth of inventory. I just have to freaking list it. You know, I'm just, you know,
What about, do you ever use Posh? I know that you can.
I have never used Posh actually. I always use Mercari. I was going to, and then I don't know. It looked like usually I sell beauty products, and they're shipping at the point that I looked into it, it was just too high for the products I sold, if I remember right. But the shoes, that would be, wouldn't it be a bad idea for Poshmark, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know how much their shipping is now, but I know it used to be kind of ridiculous.
I used them probably like 7 years ago. I sold a lot of handbags because I love handbags, and it was pretty good, but they do take a percentage, and then of course the shipping. And so
when I first started using Mercari, it used to be free. Like Mercari first started going, it was so awesome. Like everything was free. You got to sell on there. It was great when they were in their first whatever phase or whatever.
Right.
I think it went like a year as free, if I remember right. I think it was actually a really long time. It was like
Do you
a year.
still use eBay at all, or no?
I haven't. I think Mercari is probably better for. I like Mercari better right now. I don't have anything on eBay because I've kind of first of all, they kind of got I forgot to change my listings to I had them on 24-hour shipping, and because I'd always ship things within 24 hours. That's how it used to be. But now that I have so much more going on, I'm not just focusing on reselling. I can't keep up with the 24-hour, and I forgot to change it. And what was happening is it was kind of you can get it was like I was a power seller. I was considered a power seller, and every month you get reevaluated or whatever, and they kept docking me or whatever on my shipping because I didn't change my shipping times to 3 days instead of the 24-hour, and so it basically lowered my seller score to where I'm at risk of being what's it called?
Like deactivated? I don't know.
Yeah, deactivated or suspended or something on probation. I don't know what it means, but it's I have 100% seller score and everything. It's just all it had to do with the shipping. I not changing those. I think I got the few listings I have up there, I think I got changed to 3 days finally.
Oh, good.
What kind of shoes am I selling? I have all kinds. I guess I could put the link in the chat of where I'm going to list it on my Mercari, because I'm going to probably do that. I think I'm going to do that now, actually. God, it's 6:15. You've got to be kidding me. What? Are you serious? Oh my
Well, I will
God.
drop in so you
I
can
need
get
to
off.
get my life together. I cannot freaking be up every day like to this time. This is crazy. Oh my God.
Have you been up all night?
Yes, I haven't been to sleep. Like, and
Oh my goodness.
I'm getting tired of being up, sleeping during the day all the time. Yeah.
Can you
It gets
stay up till like
depressing.
later today and then try to switch it over?
I don't. Maybe, I don't know. But I do have some things I have to do this weekend I'm actually I'm gonna go to take my daughter out to somewhere.
That'll be fun.
Let's see. I need to delete some of these. So I wonder, are these listings still on?
Well, I appreciate you reading that. It helps me, and I'll jump down so you can.
Yeah, I'm
get
gonna
off
go
of
up
here.
here.
So,
okay. Thank you.
but thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day. Bye.
So I'll give you guys that link to my, if I can find, I'm trying to figure out where to, this is it, I think. No, yeah, view public profile. Share. Okay. This should take you to my Macari, and I'm gonna start adding shoes to it because I've got to I have got to get rid of this inventory. I have way too much freaking stuff. Like, I could sell in bulk, but it's so much more money. That's the whole point of selling or reselling, is to sell individually. Oh yeah, speaking of, well, maybe I better not say that on here. I just backpedaled. Have you been to sleep, cracking asses? I don't know. I'm going to go start listing my stuff on Macari. I'll be on, I'm sure, Thursday evening. I'm going to start doing true crime stuff again, like I usually do, even though like the past month it hasn't been so much so like that, but that's what we're going to be doing. So stay tuned. Talk to you later.